Hello to all you wonderful weirdos. I'm a random Darklink. Welcome back to this playthrough experience I'm bringing you to here in the form of Fire Emblem: The Sacred Echoes. Last video, I went in as a boy trying to free this country from the depths of utmost despair. And from this little shrine, an extra map, a lost comrade, I have become a man. This is the true Sacred Echoes experience, the true Shadows of Valentia experience, the true Fire Emblem guiding experience. Completely breaking your characters to the point of absolute destruction to leave in everything's wake. Now, I will preface, this isn't the first time I tried to record this. The first time I tried to record this, I ended up, screwing up something as a part of my initial strategy because I didn't exactly know what twist this particular version of the game had in regards to this little map here. And so I had to think a little bit on how to get a coveted item that I never really got. And unfortunately, I lost almost all of the footage except for the single attempt that I got right when it comes to that. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to re-record this entire thing, and I am going to do so in a way that just allows everything to progress in a nice, succinct way. And I am also going to try and complete this whole process while trying not to laugh when a certain sound effects plays throughout the video. Yeah, so this is going to be randomly interrupted by reverb farts. And we're going to try and make sure, I'm going to try and make sure that I don't lose myself while doing so. So before I end up losing it and losing the anticipation, we're going to go. Thank you to Business Goose for providing all of YouTube with this 1 hour of silence, occasionally, interrupted by a reverb fart. So let's try and keep her cool here. Chapter 8, The Usurper. The anticipation, man. The anticipation is honestly killing me.
I wonder who built this throne. It is marvelously comfortable. Why did I let it be wasted on that incompetent fool Lima for so long? Soon, the Regalian Empire will finish its conquest of Valentia, and then I will rule from this throne as king.
Forgive me, Chancellor Desaix. We captured a rebel in the forest. It's Fernand, sir.
What? But Fernand is Clive's right-hand man. Why would he be wandering the woods without a detachment?
March, prisoner. Unhand me. I have cleansed myself of those rebel scum.
What's this? Am I to believe you have left your precious deliverance? Ugh, deliverance. God, it stinks. It seems you have a story to tell. My ears are yours, Sir Fernand.
Oh, dear.
What? Myson's grandson?
Indeed.
Clive has thrown all of our ideals at the feet of the unworthy. He has made the boy a figurehead just to leverage some decrepit hero's name. Well, I say damn them all! There, you have my story. Now kill me and be done with it.
But this doesn't make sense. Myson didn't have any... Now I see this for what it is. Rudolph, you villainous dastard. Huh? Silence! When I address you, you'll know it. I have decided your fate, Fernand. Killing you would be wasteful. Come with me. I will introduce you to your new master. A master more befitting of your ideals.
New master? Wait, explain yourself!
Zofia Castle. We're finally here. Thanks to you, Ulm. You should hold your head high as you command us on this great day. It will be a great day, won't it? Fellow soldiers? Fellow soldiers, fight with me! Today, Zofia's people will reclaim her castle and her pride. So, this so-called deliverance. This is the so-called deliverance. What a disheveled herd of clodhoppers.
I couldn't agree more. Find a comfortable seat, Lord Rakut. The Empire's finest general need not trouble himself with such rabble. You may watch from on high as my finest troops cut them down like wheat.
I may just take you up on that offer. Shall we, Renea?
I have no desire to see such bloodshed. War is horrible, and I will make no spectacle of it.
I jest, my dear.
Forgive me, I must take my leave.
Yes, of course. I trust the dracoshield I lent will add to your already considerable strength.
It is a fine gift, my lord. You honor me.
God, that wretched man needs to get some... Ugh. You, knight. Fernando, was it?
Yes, my lord.
You said the name of the Deliverance's new leader is Ulm, correct? And that he is of common birth? There is no mistake in this?
None, my lord. Clive and the other fools believe he's Myson's grandson.
What nonsense. One is born either noble or common. This destiny cannot be changed. Has a sheep any hope of leading wolves?
Yes! Yes, exactly! Truer words were never spoken, Lord Rakut.
Still, I am surprised at Sir Clive. Tales of his exploits have spread as far as Rigel. How could so celebrated a leader make so amateur a mistake? The Deliverance has no future now. All of Zofia will soon belong to the Empire. Renea!
Yes, Lord Rakut?
I have a promise to make you, my dear. I will succeed His Majesty Rudolph and become the next Emperor. I shall rule over the Valentian continent as I was meant to, and you shall be my Empress. Does this please you?
I do not have words.
It has begun. I pray this Ulm fellow makes the battle at least halfway entertaining. Sheesh. So far so good. I needed to do anything that I possibly just to like make this session just a little bit more interesting. So anyways, to try and explain this without like losing myself to immature humor, a pivotal part of this strategy, if you could believe it or not, will have to be the thief character that we have here. And it's going to involve making sure that she's well equipped to handle a few blows. Because she's going to be bait for one of the characters here so that we can go after our main individual here. And that will be this guy right here who's carrying the most powerful shield in the entire game. This is no joke. If you're skilled enough to try and take this thing, do so. It makes the game so much more intense and broken than it already is with all the grinding. So, what are we going to do? Simple. The people who designed this game, this particular ROM hack, they let a hammer perfectly capable of being obtained within the hands of this knight. All that you have to make sure you do is lure this guy away and lure him in a decent way where you can charge the rest. get the hammer, put it on a guy that has a D rank in axes, which would be one of your soldiers, which are promoted to a baron. In this case, I'm choosing Foresight because he has the power to. And, try to destroy this guy with a hammer. He's perfectly capable of falling in 2 hits to it. My reaction will say it all once I, upload the original like fights I did between the two. It's something else. It's something else. Anyways, a little bit more explanatory, but I want to make sure that this is good. Hear me, worms of the rebel army. You have done well to make it this far, but you have no hope of defeating me. Now, Slade, take the cavalry and run down every last one of those wretches. Well said, my lord. I will see to it that every last one of these worms is extinguished in your name. Okay, now that's out of the way. Tons and tons of supports. Tons and tons of supports. Here we go. Now, where did I leave that lard? Oi, Gray! Hey, Tobe, how's goes? It goes, I guess. How are you? You look a little jumpy. It must have been the soup helped make the other day. Remember how he'd always burn his grandpa's stew? Cripes, and you ate it willingly? Just for old time's sake. I may be the best fighter in the army, but even I get homesick. Right. You, the best fighter in the army. Have you seen your stats? But what could I have done? All needs his right-hand man around, especially around all those hoity-toity nobles. Someone to keep him grounded, eh? I guess. Well, we gotta get out there and show him who's boss, right? I hear ya. I'll see you around. Looks like he didn't catch wind. That would have been a perfect opportunity for the reverb farts. But, okay. A little bit delayed. Right as I said it. Cliff! Hey, Cliff! Cliffy Pie! You can't ignore me forever. Shut up and leave me alone. Why don't you just give me a chance? Hear me out, buddy, please? Fine. I'll listen on one condition. Sure, you name it. Never call me Cliffy Pie again. You know how much it annoys me. Alright, sheesh. Anyway, look. Sorry for what I said earlier, alright? I forgot that you and your mother's relationship was a sore spot for you, and it was rude of me to bring that up. I was just angry that you didn't consider how I felt about my father's globetrotting. You always romanticize the idea of seeing the world. Meanwhile, every night I worry I'll wake up to a messenger telling me that my pa met the bad end of some brute's axe. I appreciate the stories and souvenirs, but I worry for him. I wish you would have been here when I told Ma I joined the Deliverance. You'd be proud of me. It's okay, Gray. It was ill-mannered of me not to consider that your father actually matters in your life. I wish I could have met my father. Who knows how much better off Mother would have been if he hadn't abandoned us before I was born. Cliff, I'm sorry. Okay. Anyways. Oh, yeah, that startled me more than anything. Here we go. You okay, Cliffy? That guy almost got you there. Don't talk to me like I'm a kid. I can handle myself much better than you can. Aw, you're worried for me, huh? I'll be fine. I've had worse cuts than this. Well, don't die, I guess. Hey, wait, those gloves. Are those the ones I got you when we were at the market? Do you have a problem with that? No, I was just surprised. They're good gloves. I'm not gonna let them go to waste. It reminds me of the time Ma gave you and your mom those mittens forever ago. You wore them until they were more holes than yarn. Say, why don't we spend the next winter festival together like that? Now that I think about it, it's been a while since you visited our place. No thanks. Come on, Cliff, just one dinner? I think Ren's got a crush on you, something fierce. And Skylar would love to see you do that fire magic thing again. I don't want to see them. What? Why? I don't, okay? Everyone in your stupid house is so loud and pushy and bubbly. It's all just so fake. Every time I'm over there, it makes me want to puke. I can't stand it. I can't stand them either. Yeesh, do you want to talk about it? Maybe you need a hug? Maybe want a hug would probably work better as a phrasing. Oh dear. Well, anyways. Support. Faye, how are you holding up so far?
I'm doing great. How are you? Hurt? Tired? Hungry? Oh, I could get something from the convoy for you.
I am good, Faye. Thanks for offering, though. You're always really considerate, and I appreciate that a lot.
Thanks.
Faye? Are you alright? You got really red all of a sudden. Do I need to call a healer over here?
No, that won't be necessary. Not while you're around.
Are you sure it'll only take a minute?
Just stay here, just for a little longer.
Okay, if that's all you need, I'll be here. Okay. Support here.
Hello, Faye. Oh, Silk, we seem to keep running into each other here on the battlefield.
Ugh, God, breaks.
Yes, well, I was hoping we could get to know each other better. There are so few of us women fighting alongside Saram, after all. And there are many things I wish to talk about that aren't for the ears of men. Oh, like what? Well, you know, things you wouldn't talk about with your male friends. I don't know anything like that. My only friends are the village boys. So, I don't know what I'd talk about with you that I wouldn't talk about with them. Especially because I kind of just met you. We can always start with a bit of gossip. That Gray's a bit of a scoundrel, isn't he? No offense, but I don't think that kind of gossip is for me. Anyway, good luck, I guess. What in Milla's name just happened? Perhaps I'll need to rethink my approach.
It's hard. That stuff can be hard sometimes. Anyways, I am going to position myself to do the thing that I need to make sure that something in particular is not... Oh, jeez. Here we go. I think an entire village could be swallowed up in one of your yawns. Perhaps you should try sleeping instead of staggering back to camp at sunup. I can't turn a blind eye to this type of behavior forever. You're a soldier. Occasionally we need you to behave like one. Sir, yes, sir. Crivens, what is with you knightly types? Don't you know how to get out and let your breeze down a little? We haven't always been so formal, but now Sophia is at war and we must... Wait, stop. You actually used to be more footloose and fancy-free? So you're saying if I dig deep enough, I might find dirt on Clive? I wouldn't go that far. But I have heard tale that all the ladies of court would giggle as he passed by. Pfft, boring. I mean, at least tell me they were salacious giggles. Come on, Lucas. Full Python in here. Is our Clive a dirty boy? I promise I'll only tell my closest friends. Your decorum continues to amaze. Oh, wow. That was timed. Alright, here we go. Ugh. Is the battle over yet? This is exhausting. Just get me as far away from the front lines as possible. Python? Yes! Yes? Why the surprise? I just wanted to see how you were faring. Oh, well, I suppose I've had better days, sir. Honesty always was your finest trait. Still, now that Alm has assumed leadership, we've many new recruits. They're inexperienced and even frightened in many cases. Oh, jeez. What the heck? Such men look to you. It would behoove you to set a better example. Beg your pardon, but I ain't so sure that's a good idea. Folks already got you and Forsyth and Lucas for role models if they want them. If old Python starts acting all hoity-toity, they'll have no one approachable left. Someone around here has to stay on their level. I understand, but this is an army. You must also teach them discipline. You won't get discipline if you don't create a welcoming atmosphere. And you don't think we have that now? Well, I didn't say that, sir, but the truth is, it's not always easy for everyone to find his or her place here. I see. Okay, first turn. Oh, jeez. Okay. How much of this... Wow. Yeah, you know what? Okay. That video's going bye-bye. I mean, I tried doing it, but... Yeah, that's slowing things down a little bit more than necessary. Oh. I see what the problem is. Hold on a sec. Maybe that power boost will help when it's plugged in, so that it doesn't like break over like that. I apologize for that mishandling there. Holy moly. Anyways. Oh, perfect. Okay, so I don't even need to transport anyone in there. I can just, like, make sure Akantha is just taken care of. Anyways. Here we go. I wanted to do this again. I don't mind doing that. Python! Ho! Python! Crivens, here he comes again. What is it now, Forsyth? Don't give me that innocent mummery act. Do you think I'm not watching you? Sir Alm and the others are fighting 5 times as hard as you are. You're barely even pretending to try. Have you no honor or shame? Shame? Me? Nah, sorry, not feeling it. But good on them, I guess? Why can you not take anything seriously? 'Cause I'm more effective when I don't? Oh, you needn't tell me twice. I'm well aware of how you function in this world. No goals, no passion, just flitting about while doing the bare minimum. Your life must be so horribly empty. It's pretty grand, actually. You know, maybe if you had any experience with partying all night and picking up girls at the tavern, you'd stop painting me as the picture of misery and woe. Is that why you're always sneaking back into the tent at damn near daybreak? Whoops, here comes the enemy. Gotta skedaddle now. Ta-ta. Python? Come back here at once! Okay, you know what? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make sure that this is working. I'm going to reset the, yeah. Okay, that should hopefully help. Yeah, I mean, there wasn't any technical glitches up until this far. Like, my computer's generally good at running this stuff. Like, any computer that I've gotten. So, I don't know what the heck is going on here. Hey, how's tricks? Hey, Tobin, what's up? Between this battle and the last one, it's been pretty uneventful, I suppose. You're sure about that, Tobin? In our last battle, the enemy surrounded you. Gray had to come and save you. I had everything under control. I don't need you to sit here and tell me how great Gray is when I was doing fine enough on my own, thank you. I'm sorry, Tobin. I didn't mean to offend you. I was just concerned, that's all. Yeah, well, whatever. Anyway, how's life in the Deliverance between you? Is everything you'd hope it would be? It's far from perfect, but being able to go out and see Zofia for real, and to serve its people while I'm at it, more than makes up for that. To each its own, I suppose. How do you mean? I mean, I don't get how you can just up and fight for this country on a whim, not knowing whether you're not going to get anything in return or not. Most soldiers only work as hard as they can, as they do so that they can have enough money to sustain themselves and their families. I'm no different. I don't really have anyone to worry about aside from grandfather. But you need to have something to support yourself with, Alm. This war isn't going to last forever, and you aren't the type to just curl up and die once it's done. What are you going to do after that? Tobin, we aren't kids anymore. Every day we risk our lives in combat, and every day that we're not slain on the battlefield is a lucky day in my book. We're soldiers now, and I'm more worried about surviving tomorrow than what I'm going to do a few years from now. That's not the point. If we do make it through this war, what then? I guess we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Jeez. Okay. Anyways. Oh, the archers are gonna try and head that way. Let's see. Does Forsyth need to... Forsyth could still talk to someone. In that case... I can get it near the end of the chapter if I need to. There we go. And... continue upping that axe rank if you can. I love the axe animation. I also love the generic diversity here. I think I mentioned that before, but yeah, it's really nice to see, like, varying generics just contributing. Anyways, drop there. Yay. Healers healing each other, that is awesome. Okay, now just going to have to try to, like, deal with these cavalry here. Just gotta deal with the cavalry here. Okay. Oh yeah, Cliff needs to talk to, Here we go. What's up, Alm? You've been scowling for a while now. Oh, it's nothing. Don't mind me. Well, it's clearly not nothing. You were staring at that nearby village throughout dinner last night, and you didn't answer when seconds were called. And what if I didn't want more food? Please, you always want seconds. Sometimes you get thirds. And that one time... oh, you even got fifths. You made your point! Damn, nothing can get past you, huh? I've got the eyes of a hawk and some talons to match. Now spit it out! What's bothering you so damn much? I'm not bothered, I swear. I just never knew that the outside world was so big. It's nothing like Grandpa said it was. Your old man was just looking out for you. Believe me, these roads weren't always so peaceful. Brigands used to prowl these trails all the time waiting for unsuspecting travelers to pass by. But now we're fighting Zophian soldiers. What happened to all the thugs you're talking about? They've probably scattered and holed themselves up in their hideouts, if you ask me. Do you think that we're responsible for that? But of course! Baseborn pig farmers are the common bandit's worst nightmare. Gray, could you take this seriously? Sorry, couldn't resist. I didn't get that, to be honest. Maybe it's just me. Alright. Another turn elapses. And... oh man. You probably shouldn't have done that. Yes! Now we're Count Tobin out! Way to go, man. Way to go. Ooh, you're trying to hit a cliff with an arrow? That's a miss. There we go. Here we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah, the thief's going to try and steal some stuff. Oh, yeah, that's right. I grinded a few items in that, like, redoable map, and also Coral Ring. This, I got that as a rare drop off of an enemy that, you know, just spawned in there. I think it was like some kind of I think it was a gargoyle. Rider's Bane. There we go. Send the Rider's Bane. Yeah. Then, let's see here. Yeah, I used 11 sword. It's much better. Oh yeah, I remarked at this like the last time I recorded, but the way that this class uses swords, I love the way that it poses, just because it reminds me so much of like Tanith, and the way that, like, oh hey, she started off with a magical sword in Path of Radiance when she joined, and so it just it feels like a little bit of like an Easter egg there with the way that the animation was pulled off, and I like that little detail. I like it very much. Support Cliff, please. Thank you. Cliff? What is it now? You've never met your father, correct? Still gathering gossip, are we? Yeah, what about it? I have never met my father either. I'm sure you're dying to tell me about it. Must you be so rude to someone who is trying to be nice to you? Would it harm you somehow to open up a little and have a conversation? Probably. Can't you try to be pleasant towards those who want to be nice to you? How do I know who's actually being nice and who's just trying to take advantage of me? A little bit of a pause. I find that, like, little reiteration by Silk to be a little redundant. Like, I feel like one part of that could be just eliminated and the conversation would feel a little bit more concise, but that's just a little nitpick. I'm not the expert writer here, so. Everybody in Ram Village knows my mother comes from money. They're always feeding me sob story or guilt trip to get in her purse. Or just annoying me because they're jerks and I'm apparently an easy target. So excuse me for being a little hesitant to talk to every stranger I meet who claims they want to get to know me. Listen to yourself, Cliff. You are like a bitter old man in a teenager's body. Blocking yourself off to kindness and goodwill without even giving them a chance, all for selfish reasons. I pray that you learn temperance and tolerance, and to think of others before yourself, because it would take a message from the mother herself to sway you as you are. Oh, yeah, that hits hard. That hits hard. Cliff's a bit more bitter in this one, and it's more so explored in this, to whether you want it or not. Anyways, oh, man, you missed a 91? Bro, that true hit is, like, really high. High, too. Like, good God, man. Oh, my God. Unless for some reason this is a 1RN system and I just, like, they didn't, like, change it to 2RN. They didn't keep it as 2RN like others. This is a placeholder support. Again, I don't think I'm playing the correct version, or like the most up-to-date version of this game, personally. Ooh, Archer. Miss. And another shot from the arrow. Sheesh. Cannot speak. Oh, miasma. Going towards Clive. Yikes. Also, I really like... I will show this animation off, but, like... Yeah, you know what? Got the iron shield. Now, going to rescue. I'm gonna bring it back a ways here. And just focus on this stuff down here so that, like, Forsyth can gain entry and start, like, you know, yeah. Miasma sword. Oh! I do like the way the crit animation goes. That could have given some EXP, but oh well. I don't want Clive, like, just dying on the end of some, like, random magic wielder. But yeah, the paladin animation's, like, a lot more smooth in this version. I love it. I love it so much. Like, it's a really nice, like, combination of, like, the original GBA animation, well, with some, like, nice personal touches, too. Like, it's definitely, you know, yeah. Yeah, maybe you could stop. Thanks, Python. Okay, so Python's gonna be like an integral part of like my strategy for taking care of this whole scenario, because of his long-range utility. I'm legit just gonna pick off every single one of these surrounding characters with Python, and then everyone else is just going to like go and bum rush to Desaix. Oh. Hey, look at that. Weapon triangle advantage, too. And a double by Foresight. Let's go. Let's go. Foresight's kind of... He's the better armor knight, typically, for me. And I like that because, jeez, he's... Yeah. If only he didn't have, like, the movement penalties, he would be much more useful. Yeah. That was kind of a waste of a lockpick use, man. I already stole the treasure. You can try to steal something, but I doubt it'll be good. Anyways, open the door. Where are you, Python? Oh, you're right here. Yeah. Blech. I apologize if I just ran out of things to say. Like, it's just really frustrating when you have to, like, you know, redo something that, you know, you spent a decent amount of, like, time, you know, dedicated to, just completely get wiped away. Not a good time yet to approach. There we go. Now, the rest of the enemies are just going to approach from one side. Okay, there's one. There's one enemy lured out, thankfully. Two of them. That's good. Sheesh. You can only damage... You can only do 1 damage to the cleric. Yeah, he's just leaving. Probably for the best. Probably for the best, honestly. No, I'm almost to my designated place to just, like, keep Slade occupied. Yeah, so long as I'm, like, taking him out from a distance, everything will be good. Tanith. Tanith pose. Unlike T-posing to assert dominance, you mimic the strong-willed heroine of the Benyon Royal Guard, and try to just look about as like regal and gallant as possible. Basic gist. Okay, so who... Oh, yeah, Cliff. Here we go. There you are, Cliff. Look what I brought. Magical tomes? How did you get your hands on these? Well, there was a traveling merchant that was nearby camp the other day, and I decided to see if there was anything we didn't have stocked up. I ended up finding these books that looks kind of similar to whatever you seem to be reading all the time. Huh. I never took you for the thoughtful type. Let me take a look. I'll give them to you on one condition. Condition? If you teach me magic. I'll let you have first dibs on any more of these books we find. You? Magic? Please. I could teach a horse magic faster than you can learn it. Well then, I guess I'll give these back to the merchant. Fine. First lesson will be tonight after dinner. Don't be late. Yikes. Thank you. Okay. There's not really much else that I can do other than, like, just... Priestess. Oh. Now it's time for the long-winded, setup here. The long-winded setup. Just gonna have to involve Python going over here. Making sure I drop a Conthus somewhere in range, and for the love of God, do not trigger Slade's range. For the love of God, do not trigger Slade's range. I'm gonna have to pivot from someone to get him over to where I need to. Do not rescue, don't rescue, don't rescue. Okay, still out of Slate's range, still out of Slate's range. Eleven sword a cav, speed. I just want to get to the setup already. Okay. Anyways, and pivot. I love that so much. It's so fluid too. It's quite fluid. Anyways, I think this will be the last support that I can get here. Forsyth? I'm sorry. Are you reading? Gah! Oh, hello, Lucas. It strikes me as unwise for you to have your head in a book at a time like this. Yes, you're probably right. But I swear I'm paying attention to the battle. Please don't tell Sir Clive about this. Peace, friend. I was just looking out for you, if I may. Which literary work has you so enraptured your interest? God dang. Oh, this? It's an old tactical codex. My father lent it to me when I left home. Well, it's more like I took it. My father was a scholar, so I spent my childhood surrounded by books. Really? I didn't know. That must have been wonderful. I do enjoy a good page-turner. Yes, I've noticed that you're something of an avid reader. Guilty as charged. My father wouldn't have it, though. He insisted I train in the arts of war. What I wouldn't have given for just one day curled up with a good book. Really? Well, that's one way to look at it, I suppose. Don't pivot. Don't pivot again. Okay. Almost. Let's see. Yeah, I think Claire is the last support that Alm has yet to establish with. No, don't quit yet. What does the Shadows of Valencia variant of Anna look like, anyway? If there's even a Shadows of Valencia variant. Well, anywho, time to pick off. Time to pick off each and every one of these guys. Oh, nice, some more skill. Kind of need that since you have a bit of a low growth. Well, perfect. We can kill for Claire to take advantage of, because, man, yeah. She needs a bit more EXP. A little bit more EXP. And I did not train her at all, so... yeah, also just because, again, the setup here. Okay, she'll at least survive, I would assume, like... Oh, nice. All the necessary stats for her. Attack, skill, speed, and luck. And, ooh. Ouch. Can double. But yeah, you're gonna need to get healed quick. Okay, seriously, what are you trying to do, and what is your... yeah, unless... Are you gonna try and steal something? Nope, that would have been a mistake. That would have been a mistake. Ooh, boy. Gotta be wary of movements, because there's no easy way to turn on the full range. There we go. Okay, just went right past. Yeah, steel lance. Oh man, bro. Come on. Dang it. Okay, another dead. And officially taken care of. That's good. That is awesome. Okay. Nice. And Claire gains the support with someone. That's cool. Not yet to level up yet, but yeah, something. Okie dokie. Oh. Did that thief seriously just move all the way over there so he could just open the door? Is that all that it was trying to do? Seriously? Was that what the AI was... Okay, I've had enough of this like weirdo, to be honest. I've had enough of this weirdo. Steal some HP before we go. And EXP. That was basically nothing. Well, you're almost to level 6 at least, so I guess that is something. Yeah. I gotta prepare a Kantha. Can you get across? No, you cannot. You can go here. I could probably warp you and then just speed up the process from there. But yeah, I'm just gonna stay there for a while because, well, anyways, I was kind of intending to have him go over there anyways for like this particular plan of mine. So, Warp. There we go. It's a little bit more of a bonus, but not much. It's time to take out the other side. Just gotta take out the other side. Darn it. Take out the archer on the other side. More skill, more speed. That's awesome. A higher hit rate is awesome. Thank you. Okay, finally, we're in the ideal circumstance. Anyways, Akantha, do your thing, and bait stuff, bait people out, because when the time comes. There we go. What's this? A bunch of bumpkin brats from the village in Ram Woods? Hear me well, runts. My name is Slade, and today I shall deprive you of your lives. Only reason why I have Akantha baiting out is just because she's the only safe option that will just only do 1 damage to Slade while I deal with what I need to deal with here. So, first things first. You're warping Faye over there. And then you are attacking this guy easily to get a hold of the hammer, which then in turn, just to make sure that some tanks are in fact being utilized here. There we go. Slade is continuing to go after Akantha, which is exactly what needs to be done. Okie dokie. Use a vulnerary and just keep yourself holed up in that place. Okay. Warp Forsyth over there. Trade him this hammer. There we go. Okay, now we're just gonna be getting set because I don't think Forsyth has the ability to hit twice well, but he can at least hit once, and then everyone else can just like try and do some chip damage to like take the guy out. Like that's the main plan here. That is the main plan here. And yeah, I think almost like the last one that needs to act. Yep. Still goes after the thief. That is basically just a full-on, like, distraction there. Well, anyways, let's see if he takes him out in one go with the hammer.
Rabble scum, you can't hope to touch me. So long as I have this dragon shield Lord Berkut gave me, I'm invincible!
Okay, that's a miss. There we go. Okay, 1 hit. I'll level up. Awesome. HP, attack, and skill. That's cool. Sagittarius. Sagittae, at least. Yeah, I might need to get another go at this, probably. Because he's probably going to have to heal up again, and then I'm going to have to just go through it again. Let's see how much HP Oh, no. Okay, just 10. So, yeah, Desaix is still probably going to go down. Or not? Yeah, I mean, that's pretty inaccurate, but... Yeah. Yeah, the hammer kind of just, like, defeats the whole purpose of the challenge that was involved originally with this fight. So it makes it pretty easy to obtain one of the most broken shields, like, right away. Like, the most broken shield right away. Oh, come on! Okay. Yeah, Cliff's still all the way over there. Wow. Oh boy. $55, $65. Okay. One more try. Oh, wait, support. 61% chance to hit? Oh, come on! There we go. Jeez.
Oh, wait, she's fired! You've got the wrong...
Got the wrong what? I mean, either way, I got a dragon shield out of it, so... And an underwhelming level up to go with it. But, I mean, that's typical for this game. Don't think you can gloat yet. You thought you defeated Desaix? Ha! That was just a double. The true Chancellor has retreated to his fortress. And now it's my turn. I've no intention of dying here with you maggots. Cool. Well, that was a fun chain of events. Oh yeah, Forsyth obtained the Dragon Shield, so that means... That thing's so absurd. That thing is so absurd. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Definitely a little anticlimactic compared to the last time I did it, but oh well. Pathetic. The Chancellor is all talk. What shall we do now, my lord? We cannot hold the castle with my detachment alone. We must retreat. Fernand, you stay with me. We'll join with our main force in the forest. Yes, my lord. You have made an impression on him. Yes, you have. Desaix's forces are retreating. You mean we won? Yes, All. We won. Sophia Castle can finally return to the hands of her own people. We really did it! We did it! We freed Sophia!
The boy from Ram shall kiss my hand and thank me for securing this victory. A jest only, I assure you. You are wonderful, This victory proves you have what it takes to lead us. This victory wasn't mine alone. I share this glory with all of you. Sure, but hold on a sec before we start throwing roses around. Desaix and Slade both got away, remember? Tobin, you sure know how to take a squat on someone's big moment. Forget who got away, there's still plenty of reason to celebrate. Ray is correct. True, it is deeply regrettable those two snakes managed to elude us. But regardless, we have retaken the castle, the symbol of the kingdom. Was this not the Deliverance's primary goal? Indeed it was. I know this war will continue as long as the Empire desires Sophia. But this victory is a sweet chalice, and right now, we should drink deep. Clive couldn't have said it better. We fought for this. We earned it. Now let's take a moment to enjoy it. So then, shall we go inside?
Our friends in the castle will be most eager to meet their deliverer. Deliverer? Come on, you make me sound like some kind of hero or something. Hey, wait! Friends, we have made great strides by recapturing the castle. But Chancellor Desaix remains at large, and the Regalian army yet lingers inside our kingdom's borders. To free Zofia, we must find Desaix, slay him, and drive Regel back for good. Yes? You are commander now. We would hear your opinion on this. Oh, right, my opinion, well, what are our options?
We could garrison the castle and wait for Regel to come to us, or we could take the fight to them. The choice is yours,
I see. You know, this war has been my first glimpse of the kingdom I live in. It's far worse off than I'd heard. People are suffering, even dying. Terrible as it is, this war has taught me that when we stand up and fight, we help those people. And I want to keep making a difference as much as I can. I know this sounds empty, maybe even mad, but I think we should keep fighting until we've taken back all of Zofia. So then, will you stand with me? Will you stand and fight?
What kind of question is that? Of course we will, silly boy!
Then it seems the matter is settled. The Deliverance shall march. We will put Desaix down and scatter the Regalian army to the four winds. Wow, that gave me goosebumps. Not bad, not bad. Were you even listening to a thing he said? Your goosebump giver just declared war on the whole damned empire.
I know, but I think that was a nice spew.
Wait, he did what? No! Come on, this is Wargrey. He's just going to kick him out.
Right. And then Emperor Rudolph will just send a fruit basket to apologize.
Come on, Tobin, you can't be so thick that you don't see what's coming.
What? Stop staring at me. It's creepy. You knew it would come to this, didn't you? When you agreed to join the Deliverance, I mean. Oh, come now. You're the one who said so long ago that Alm was different from us. You know we was going to do something huge like this one day. I'm not a prophet, Tobin. All I meant is that he's different. Well, you were onto something no matter what you meant, because now we're starting to see that he's much bigger than we are. I'm proud of him, but... I'm also going to miss him. Oh, brother. You poor kid, Tobin. Well, if it isn't the good folks of the Deliverance, I was hoping I'd run into you. Please allow me to welcome you to the castle. I served Zofia as king for many years. If you need anything, just ask. Sorry, my voice is going all over the place here. Oh dear, this is my first time here, so I admit to feeling a bit lost. Sorry, there's this number that has been calling me this entire day related to my, I'm pretty sure it's related to my employment coming up, but I need to ask someone, and it's an automated call system that just continues to call me, and it's just so ridiculous. I already know what I need to do because it's in this online portal, and I just Sir Myson, the Sophian General? Yes, that's the one. I'm his grandson, Alm. He lived in this castle not long ago, didn't he? Well, yes, but how very odd. I knew the general quite well, and he had neither wife nor child, nor any lover who could bear one. Huh? I beg your pardon, good sir, but that simply cannot be the case. Alm is most certainly related to... No, I assure you, General Myson told me himself, quote-unquote, I have no family. Clear as day it was. But, wait, if I'm not... Pay him no mind, Alm. The old man's probably just confused us all. It was a long time ago. Let's address the masses from the balcony. That is the more pressing matter. Yes, that must be it. Let's go, Clive. Oh, dear.
It's good to see you, boy.
Grandfather? What are you doing here?
I have my reasons. Look how far you've come, Mom. You're a man grown now. You've been through quite a bit since leaving the village, haven't you?
I suppose, but Grandfather, I'm sorry I never said goodbye, or thanked you for all you did for me. I still feel guilty about that. But I think I made the right choice. All this deliverance stuff happened, and
I didn't come here just to pick apart your actions, Alm. I came here to ask you one question. Are you ready?
am I ready?
Indeed. For once you march from Rigel, you'll place yourself in the hands of destiny. You won't be able to stop the events that unfold. No one will wish you well. Are you ready to take the lives and burdens of others into your hands? Are you ready to fight and bleed until Sofia, Ona Valencia, is saved?
I am. I know I may be in over my head and I still have much to learn. But when I say I will fight for my kingdom, I will fight for my kingdom. No one can stop me. Nothing can break me. I'll see it through to the very end.
Very well. I've seen that look before. Must run in the blood.
Huh? What do you mean?
You'll understand in time, boy.
Say, that reminds me. This old man downstairs was saying some strange things. He told me... Huh? What's that noise?
Well, well. The people have gathered to get a look at their new hero. You should go greet them.
Whoa.
Burn this memory into your heart, boy. These are the people whose burdens you will carry the rest of the way. Remember what lies upon your shoulders.
And so it was that Sofia Castle was liberated from Desaix's clutches, causing the Zofian people to greet their new hero with raucous cheers. However, what Alm did not and could not know was that his victory here was but a prelude to a longer and far more bitter conflict. I thank you for watching this little bit of a mess. Tried to do a challenge, couldn't really do it because it started like glitching up the emulator. If you like what you saw, all the same, I really do appreciate it if you like, comment, subscribe for more. It really does help the algorithm in pushing my content and making sure that, you know, if you're not really so interested in this stuff, that it's able to be pushed toward people who might actually enjoy this sort of like long-winded content to play in the background. I appreciate all the support. It's just been an amazing start to the year so far, and I couldn't be more thankful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You have a good rest of your day. See you in the next video. Take care.